False. In Europe, the Jews were a tiny, defenseless minority, while in the Middle East, the Palestinian people are part of a larger Arab world in which the Jews are again, like in Europe, a tiny minority.
Well, meanwhile, you have your own country while we don't.
And meanwhile, you want to destroy us. And because of that, you have only yourselves to blame for your present circumstances.
No, that's not so. We don't have our own country because Israel has repeatedly blocked our attempts to form a nation.
With good reason.
What's the reason?
Because you are more interested in trying to destroy us than in having your own country.
We would build our own country if you let us.
Yes, you would, but at Israel's expense.
We can coexist.
That's wonderful that you say that, but your words are not consistent with your actions. So how can we believe you?
We've repeatedly gone to the bargaining table.
What does that prove?
If we really didn't want peace, then we would not have wasted our time talking with you at the bargaining table.
Every time we start negotiating, invariably we are subject to terrorist attacks, which cause us to doubt your sincerity in wanting to negotiate in good faith. To us, it seems that you use the negotiating process merely to buy time and preparing to attack us again.
We want to resolve our differences peacefully, but Israel's lack of good faith has caused the talks to stall.
I disagree. We want to settle our differences too, but not while we're being threatened with terrorist attacks. How can we talk when you keep attacking us?
The same way we want to talk while you're launching rockets at us and refusing to withdraw from the West Bank.
But we're forced to defend ourselves because the Palestinian authorities have proven time and time again that they are either unable or unwilling to stop the terrorist groups from attacking us. So what are we supposed to do?
Work with us, not against us, to stop these terrorists.
But it seems that you are part of the problem, not part of the solution.
Hear that, Mohammed? You're nothing but a problem. What do you think about that?
Yeah, what do you think about that, you stupid, cowardly windbag?
Who are you calling a windbag?
I am a pathetic oaf.
Listen, shut your face or I'll shut it for you.
Oh, really? You're gonna make me?
Yeah, Mohammed, you're gonna make them?
Yeah, maybe I will.
Ah! That'll be the day. You couldn't punch your way out of a paper bag. You're such a phony. Hiding behind all your pseudo-political crap like that's supposed to impress people or scare them.
Well, it sure doesn't impress me.
What are you so smug about? You're worse than he is.
I'm worse than him. He speaks lies while I tell the truth.
You wouldn't know the truth if it were staring at you in the face, you sniveling wise guy. You're nothing but a smart-ass know-it-all, and I can't stand know-it-alls.
And he's a terrible conversationalist, too. The only thing he ever wants to talk about is his beloved Israel.
Israel, like that's the only thing the world cares about, like a broken record.
Yes. He's obsessed with Israel, and that's why we can't agree on anything. That's why we never really connect.
Shut your face, you fool. You're just as bad as he is, maybe even worse. You and your complaints about the so-called injustices committed against the Palestinian people, as if they're the only people in the world who got the short end of the stick. You two guys are such pathetic losers.
Okay, we're going to have a pause here, intermission for about 10 minutes.